What is going on, YouTube? This is your host, Scorpion LXP Sports, coming at you live today on a marvelous Wednesday morning. Victories all around for all Cleveland sports. Dude, Cavs are coming up. They're going to be starting training. They're going to be doing all that fun stuff. I'm excited for the Cavs this year. East is wide open. Now with Tatum out, with the Celtics, and Halliburton out with the Pacers, everyone that's going to be a tough area to win, but I think it's wide open. The Cavs can do it. The Cleveland Browns pulling an absolute stunning victory on Sunday against the Green Bay Packers. This team has looked abysmal for the first 2 weeks. Well, I shouldn't say abysmal. They were good against the Bengals. Horrible against the Ravens. And I'm going to put a big asterisk on team there because it's the offense that looks terrible. Even against the Packers, they looked awful. Can't complete a pass at all. Barely any. I will say this. That defense is going to compete with anybody. They can compete with the best of the best. That defense will carry this team to however many wins. I'm thinking like we're going to see like 4 or 5 more wins. I think the Titans are a win. I think the Bears could be a win. I could see us struggling against them, especially if our rookie's playing. Probably Gabriel, maybe Shedeur. I don't know. I could see the Jets struggling, but I think we could beat the Jets. I think we could beat the Niners, especially now since Nick Bosa's out. And I really think we could beat one of the two games against the Steelers, and I think we'll win the final game against the Bengals. Especially if they're out of contention. Why would they have Burrow out there? I'm not saying they are going to be out of contention, but they might be. That team is somehow in a worse shape than the Browns. They have about the same O line, a terrible defense. Your quarterback situation right now is kind of finicky with Browning. He looked horrible against that Vikings team. And I don't think the Vikings are that good. I really don't. Carson Wentz has played like he was a Super Bowl quarterback, which in retrospect he kind of is. But I mean, come on. I think the Bengals are done. I think I don't think they're gonna win that many other games, more games without Joe Burrow. I honest to God think that Joe Burrow, shocker to nobody, Joe Burrow helps that team win. Shocker. But with the Browns, we love you, Joe Flacco. We do. But we think it's time. You look sluggish. You're a statue back there. You can't run. The offensive line is terrible, and I understand why some players, why some people out there are like, "Oh, you got to keep Joe in. You got to keep Joe in." Joe is not helping you. It is not working. Jerry Judy hasn't looked as great. Part of that's on Flacco, part of that's on Judy. Tillman hasn't looked as great. Honestly, the guys that have looked great on this team have all been the rookies. Fannin, Judkins looked great. Schlesinger on defense is amazing. Mason Graham had a 43% win rate against against the Packers offensive line. How? By the way, for those of you who don't know, the average win rate for a defensive tackle in the league is 9%. So he almost like quintupled that win rate, right? Is that 5? Yeah, I think so. So I mean, out of everything that happened in that game, the defense if the Browns lose, the defense is not going to be for the reason why they lose. Never. Yeah, there's probably going to be a few boneheaded plays by the defense, but you know what? That's every freaking team. This team is playing their heart out. Garrett, Graham, Collins, McGuire, Wright. Your defensive line is killing it. You got Jerome Baker's playing all right. You got Devin Bush who's making tackles left and right. Looking like, not going to say his Pro Bowl self with the Steelers, but pretty damn close. And you got Schlesinger, who everyone in Cleveland didn't even know who he was. You're a liar if you knew who Schlesinger was when the Browns drafted him, because I had no idea who he was. All I saw that this dude was a tackling machine because I was watching some of his tape when he was when the Browns drafted him out of college. And man, this dude, how is this dude just a walk on? This dude smells the football. He breathes football. This dude knows where the ball is coming down left and right. This dude knows what he's doing. He looks like a future Pro Bowler out there. And I know this is high praise and I know it's only been 3 weeks, but this dude is running all over the field and he looks tremendous. Then you have the back end with Denzel Ward, who every single year, Denzel Ward proves how he is the most complete corner in the league. Maybe the other corner that I think might be better is Sertan. Maybe Sauce Gardner, but I think that's pushing it. I think Denzel is right there. And he is just incredible. Yes, he's probably going to miss 4 games because he always gets hurt in some capacity. But when he's on the field, he is a baller. And on the opposite side of him, Greg Newsome holding his own. This dude, I mean, given it's a contract year, so the Browns might not be able to re-sign him, but who the hell cares? He looks tremendous out there. I'd say give him what the hell he wants. Fuck it. You gave the money to Watson already. You're gonna push that back. You already restructured Denzel's contract. Fuck it. Get Newsome a contract. Fuck it. I don't understand why. I mean, I understand why they do it. You want to play better in a contract year so you get more money. But on the other hand, they also moved him to outside corner, which is what he specialized in, and he's playing really well. And Grant Delpit's played excellent with that interception, running it back to like the 5. I mean, he's been great. Hickman's been fine. That's the only hiccup I'm seeing is the safety, is like the other safety. Hickman's been kind of hit or miss. He's been fine. You got Rashawn Jenkins, who's been fine. I mean, at that point, with the Browns' front 7 and their other 2 corners are so good, if they beat your only weakness on your team, well, one of two, their slot corner's not great either with Miles Harden and Cameron Mitchell. With those 2 guys, if you beat us on the slot and if you beat us with with our second deep safety, okay, you kind of earned that. And the good players are going to get theirs. I mean, I'm excited to see how the Lions are going to play, but I'm not because I think they're going to beat the Browns. I don't know how much though. I don't know how good the run game's going to be for the Lions. Their offensive line is certainly better. Probably the best offensive line we're going to go up against this whole season. I mean, it's either them or the Ravens, in my opinion. You're going up against a great quarterback in Jared Goff. I think Lamar's the best quarterback we've gone up against so far. I mean, Amon Ra. Denzel's got to cover Amon Ra. I mean, they have so many weapons there. Delpit's got to get Laporta. The front 7 has to eat. It has to eat. I don't know if they're going to win. I don't think so. And the Lions are just too good of a team. And the offense is sluggish. Yeah, Judkins is great. I think Sampson has some decent plays here and there in him, but Flacco got to get out of there. And that offensive line's going to get killed. I mean, they held Parsons in check, but they're still gonna get killed. I just feel like Parsons had an off day. But dude, I know I've talked for 10 minutes about the Browns, but let's get into the real reason why Cleveland is excited. Coming back from 15 games are the Cleveland Guardians. I'm wearing my Guardians Cindy Connect by Kenny Lofton. This team fought through so much adversity and just went on a huge winning streak. They didn't stop. Given a lot of them were ugly wins, they were winning like 2-1, 3-2, stuff like that. But they just keep winning. And the Tigers just kept losing. They lost like 16 of their last 18 games. The Guardians won 16 of their last 18 games. Guess who's in first place? The Guardians. When everyone thought that the Tigers had this division locked up, gone. No one gave the Guardians a chance. I didn't. I had no idea they were going to do this. Who thought that the Cleveland Guardians, who lost Shane Bieber at the beginning of the season, Emmanuel Clase, Luis Ortiz, 3 starting caliber pitchers. Well, 2 starting caliber pitchers and your all-star reliever from the season prior. You lost all 3 of those guys. Plus you had the slow start of you had to get Fry back. Now he just got hurt again. I hope to God that he comes back because that looked rough. That looked bad. And I can tell it rattled Scooble. Everyone could because he looked off right after doing that. And then he tried doing the long snapper. I don't know what he was doing there. I really don't. But whatever. The Guardians are just playing mistake-free baseball. And they're doing it well. I mean, they are just killing it in that regard. I don't really know how else to describe it. Their defense is really, really good. I mean, yeah, they have plays here and there. And their offense is hitting. I mean, Manzardo looks great. Jose's been looking all right. A lot of these guys have been picking up the slug of, have been picking up the workload. Like Rocchio, Bo Naylor finally showing up. Gabriel Arias. Like, these guys are finally showing up. Cade Smith becoming a solid closer now after blowing a few leads earlier on in the season. I knew it would probably take some time because you lost Class A. I mean, you need a closer, and sometimes guys can handle it, sometimes they can't. It was looking like Cade Smith couldn't. He was just going to be a star reliever, but no, he's been becoming a solid closer. And you got that Messick out there through like 9 strikeouts the other night. I believe against the Twins. Like, good lord. I mean, guards are killing it. They are just absolutely killing it. Cannot believe that they came back from 15 games. The Tigers just kept losing. They did this to themselves. I'm sorry. The division isn't locked up until it's locked up. Until you see your team have that E next to it in the standings, that means eliminated. You don't have shit locked up. Or you have the X locked up. X and Y. If you don't see that, you don't have shit. And that's exactly what the Tigers did. They thought they had a comfortable lead. They got cute. They didn't try as hard. Probably didn't try as hard. Because they were like, it's the Guardians and the Royals. Nah. They might not make the playoffs. We're looking at probably one of the best pitchers in baseball in Tariq Skubal. Not make the playoffs. And I said it coming into the season. Anyone that knows me, I knew that the Tigers were a little bit overrated. I didn't like their bats. I don't like their pitching rotation outside of Skubal. I mean, he's your star. But I did not like any of their relievers. I did not like their closer. I thought their bats were okay, about on par with the Guardians. Maybe a little worse. Now, given I'm not the biggest baseball aficionado, maybe they have the greatest reliever of all time. I have no idea. I don't follow baseball as close. I'm a pretty casual Guardians fan. It's a sport I know the least about out of the big three. But the Guardians just kept winning. And that's all they needed. They just tick, 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 tick away. That's all you needed. Because those ticks added up. And now you're leading the division. You got to play today. It might get rained out today. I heard there's a lot of rain supposedly. So there's going to be a doubleheader tomorrow if the game gets rained out today. Then you got a 3-game series against the Rangers, who've also been streaky. Come on. Like, this is a great scenario. Oh, and the Tigers, guess who they play after? The Red Sox, who are also in the thick of it, given the Rangers are as well, but the Red Sox are a way better team than the Rangers. In my opinion, they are. I mean, they got that magical thing called payroll, man. Payroll. But this team just their pitching's been solid. They're making very few mistakes. And that's tough to do. And because you're making so few mistakes, the other teams aren't scoring as much, and because they're not scoring as much, you can win these games with 2 runs, 3 runs. Is that going to work against some of these higher market teams like the Yankees? Fuck no. No. Do I hope it does? Absolutely. Excuse me. Absolutely. I would love to see Gavin Williams strike out Aaron Judge every single time he got up there. I would love to see Tanner Bybee destroy anybody that goes in the freaking mound. I mean, not the mound, the batter. Any batter that comes up the mound. I want to see Jose Ramirez hit 30 more home runs against the Yankees. I want to see him do anything to beat that team. If the Yankees even make the playoffs, I hate. For anyone that doesn't know, I hate the Yankees. I hate all New York teams. Knicks, Mets, Giants, Jets, all of them. I hate them. I hate them all. It's not even like equally either. It's just like I hate the Knicks up here. Like Yankees are one, Knicks, probably the Mets, Jets, Giants. That's my ranking. Like fast. I don't know about anything else. Like I hate them all. I hate every single one of those teams. Boston's up there too. Boston teams are up there too. Patriots were up here for a while. I mean, Red Sox are down here. They've been kind of mid. But anyway, sorry about my rant about how much I hate New York franchises. God, I hate the Yankees. I hope that they don't make the playoffs. I hope that the Guardians will make a playoff run. I don't know who they would face. If the season ended today, I have no idea who they would face. I want to say the Mariners, but I don't know. Probably one of the other wild card teams. I'm going to check that real quick. Because the season ended today, they'd probably face. Probably the Yankees or the Tiger. No, the Yankees made. Oh, because they sealed their win yesterday against the frickin' White Sox. I forgot. I hate them. I hate them. Well, I mean, the Tigers will still probably make the playoffs still if the season ended today, because the Astros I think lost. So I think the Guardians would play the. I don't know. I don't know how the whole baseball seeding works. I think the number 1 seed I don't know, maybe we'll face the Blue Jays. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. I have no idea. But let's just say this. Guardians are killing it. Browns squeaked out a win in remarkable fashion, and how the hell they won. Oh, another news for the Browns: DeJuan Jones done for the season. So your offensive line that's already terrible is even worse somehow. I don't even know how it's gonna be. How does it get better? I mean, I want to throw a rookie out there, but on the other hand, like behind this offensive line, it's abysmal. Like, dude, it's gonna be bad. I feel bad for Gabriel. I feel bad for Shadur. Because if they go behind this offensive line, one of them getting hurt. Probably not going to see a quarterback change until week 7. We're going to go 7 because that's after the Steelers game. Just put I've thought put Gabriel in this game personally. Alrighty, well, fellas, that is going to do it. Sorry, I was a little all over the place. But let's hope for a marvelous win tonight from the Guardians. Let's hope the Browns can make the game interesting on Sunday. Maybe even squeak out a win. And yeah, I mean, that'll probably do it for me today. Hopefully, I don't take another month to make another video. I apologize for my horrible lack of uploading. Um, Long story short, work has been kicking the crap out of me. We'll just say it like that. All right. You guys all have a good one. Stay safe. Please like and subscribe and share if you want to do that. If you don't find me absolutely annoying.